I feel like somebody needs this reminder today. Never let anyone dim your light. All right, honey?
Lizzo has responded back to the allegations made in the lawsuit against her, and she's making it very clear that she's hurt by them. So 3 of her former dancers claimed they were subjected to a hostile work environment and harassment. In the lawsuit, they listed a variety of claims, such as being encouraged to touch nude performers in Amsterdam and also being criticized for gaining weight. Well, Lizzo is saying these stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted to unprofessional behavior on tour. Lizzo also added that there's nothing she takes more seriously than women getting the respect they deserve. I met with the Advocate Channel's Alex Cooper to learn more about the legal battle Lizzo was facing because, y'all, there's just so much going on. I had to talk to him.
Okay, y'all, so much has been going on with this Lizzo situation. You know, she's been accused and she's being sued for harassment. So I had to get one of my favorite people from The Advocate, Mr. Alex Cooper, to come over here and tell us what is the latest thing the lawyers are saying. Please, Alex, let us know.
Yeah, so the lawyers for these dancers that have sued Lizzo for harassment or just workplace making a hostile work environment for them, the lawyer is just saying that Lizzo has failed her fans, has failed her brand, and really that her statement today saying that these allegations are false is just it's not true. That she's denying responsibility, and that essentially they'll see her in court if this is how she's going to play it.
Okay. All right. So I just recently saw on Instagram that we have some big people coming to her defense. Jason Lee, who runs the Hollywood Unlocked, is making it clear that he really believes that these women are trying to extort her. You know, I'm just curious from everything that you're reading online, what are we still trying to figure out here?
I mean, some legal experts have even said that it can be difficult to make such a case when it comes to workplace making a hostile work environment, for instance. So some people are actually expecting this to be kind of going toward a settlement, and this is like the goal of the case of the lawsuit. Um, but then the lawyers are saying still that they're happy to bring this to court, that their clients have a case and that they're happy to pursue this.
This is so interesting because we all know that Lizzo is known for, really being an advocate for positive body image. And one of the girls is accusing Lizzo of saying, that you're gaining weight. And even a recent director who was going to direct her documentary came out and was like, she was so hard to work with, so difficult. And it seems so abnormal considering that her onstage personality is everything positive, everything good, everything inclusive and accepting. And then you have a few people saying that that's not the case. And, Lizzo did make a statement today. Did you read that? Can you tell us a little bit about her statement and how she is denying this?
Yeah, she's flat out denying it. She's saying that these accusations are just unbelievable, as they sound, and that quote, it's too outrageous to not to address. So she's coming out, being like, flat out, this isn't accurate. This lawsuit is just based on these false allegations. None of this is
And,
true,
and she
and just
definitely
re-emphasizing.
Yeah, and she definitely said that she feels deeply hurt by this. Thank you so much, Alex, for giving us the update. I know that we'll have more updates coming soon on this. This is so sad, to see all of this
It is.
happening. But I know that I personally cannot wait to just get down to the truth and see what's really going on. So thank you so much, Alex, for joining me today. All right.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
This next story is so touching. I mean, we all love Jamie Foxx, right? He is super talented. Well, he is thanking his sister for saving his life. Okay, so he posted a very special birthday message to his little sister. He called her courageous, and he made it very clear that he would have lost his life if it wasn't for the decisions his sister made. Y'all, Kanye is still making Adidas money, even though he's not with them anymore. And I'm talking big money, honey. Adidas brought in a whopping $437 million, y'all, from the first release of the leftover Yeezy sneakers. That's a lot of money. All of this in an effort to offload the unsold shoes. Adidas plans to donate part of the proceeds to anti-hate groups like the Anti-Defamation League and others. The first batch of the shoes released back in June, and the second sale started Wednesday. Y'all, I am so obsessed with Is It Cake on Netflix. I loved the entire first season. It was so good. Like, is it cake? Is it not? I can't figure it out. Now, the people that design these cakes are true artists, one of a kind. I cannot wait to watch the second season. Is it cake? The African Channel's Rachel Smith is bringing you the latest on season 2.
Is it cake? Is it cake? Is it cake? Oh my God! This isn't cake. We've assembled 10 of the best hyper-realistic cake artists in the world.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Your job is to try and fool the judges that we have invited to spot your fakes. Were you like, this interview's in a wax museum? What's happening?
Listen, I live in Vegas. Nothing throws me.
Yeah,
This is an average Friday, okay?
Yeah, you're like, that's kind of tame, actually. A bunch of cake in a wax museum.
Exactly.
Whatever. Kids loved season 1, which was awesome.
No, your themes are so good. I mean, from the 90s,
Yeah.
gym equipment.
Dorm room.
So many good things.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, though, you guys have so many great celebrity, guest judges, Chloe Fineman, your SNL co-star, and
Yeah.
Joel McHale. If you could pick any of our lovely Vegas headliners to join maybe season 3, because of course there's going to be another one, as a celebrity guest judge, who would you love?
Ooh, that's interesting. I was just talking about Adele.
Yes.
Amazing.
She'd be great.
She hosted SNL, and she was like, I was kind of nervous the whole time. Like, you're Adele. You're Adele.
She said, hello,
Yeah,
I know.
she's... Brittany's not still here, is
No,
she?
sadly,
She
she's
left?
not. But she had a good run. She had a
Yeah,
good run, for
Brittany
sure.
would be awesome. It's still alive!
Cut it up, Daddy.
Our bakers have broken our judges' minds.
Is that a real pencil?
They're speechless.
Here come the cakes.
What do you feel like now? Like, what was your first reaction when they asked you to host the show, Is It Cake? And now, after 2 seasons
Two
in,
seasons.
do you walk around
Never
like,
thought I'd be here.
is it cake? Do you ever like wonder, is that cake?
The world starts to look like cake.
Yeah.
I'll definitely look at something and assess whether or not that would be like relatively easy to
Yeah.
make out of cake, because there are certain things that lend themselves to be cakeified more than others. So the more I learn, the more I'm kind of like, that would be a little harder to make, or that would be easy. That has too many straight lines. But then it kind of just messes with your perception of reality
Yes.
too.
And you're so fun. The comedy's so good. Do you ever
Thank you.
have any mishaps? Because the knife, you're very, it's a lot of strategery, you know?
Strategery.
Also a word made up on SNL, by the way.
I know, right?
A little fun fact, Will Ferrell.
Strategery.
But you have good strategery with the knife. So
Right.
you obviously
Sometimes.
know where to go, but have you ever had like, whoops-a-daisy?
There was one time in season 1, I don't think it was on TV, but I fully dropped it, and it, like, blade first went down and almost, like, cut my foot off. Luckily, it didn't, but, because I was kind of loose with it, and it would be like, ding, and I was a little like, okay, that's fine, where you try and be like, no, it's fine, it's all good. But people were concerned for a moment, but luckily, I wasn't injured seriously. But I was amazed. They just gave me like a samurai sword. This season is a hatchet. They just give me a hatchet and be like, okay, have fun.
It's a lot of trust.
Blow torching it is pretty wild.
Season 2 is completely insane.
Always remember, you're connected, protected, and divinely selected. See you tomorrow, my amazing people.